Hello everyone, this is the imperishable Sammy Zenith, or should I say, hello citizens, that's my usual greeting. So, today I'm going to be talking about why my channel is called Sammy Zenith, as well as my Instagram page. So I want to preface by saying yesterday was my first new video in a while, about 20 months to be exact. And there's actually more I wanted to say about the Sonic movie that I feel like I didn't exactly get to say, but you know, I just ran out of time and I didn't really have the forethought to really think of everything I wanted to say, because there's so much to unpack, if I'm being honest. But anyways, that's not what this video is about. This video is going to be about why my channel's called Sammy Zenith. You know, why not call it like Sammy Classic Sonic Fan or some other name people associate with me, like Sammy Tanuki Gamer, Multi Mario Sonic, something like that. And while I do sort of like those names, as you guys know, my Instagram page is about, I would say, 3 years old now. That's how old it is. I created it about 3 years ago. And so the thing is, I've pretty much kept that name throughout the entire time. I haven't changed it at all. Well, actually, that's not entirely true. I changed it twice. One was to some like a cringy Dragon Ball themed name, but I quickly changed it from that back to Sammy Zenith, and I also made a minor change over time. I used to call it Sensational Sammy Zenith, like the Sensational Sammy Zenith, but now it's the Imperishable Sammy Zenith. So I just made a minor tweak to that. If you're wondering, like, why imperishable, not sensational, well, I decided to change it to imperishable because it's kind of a running gag that I'll frequently go on, like, long hiatuses and eventually come back. Like, it's pretty much inevitable that I come back once in a while to make new videos or just new content in general. So it was kind of a joke on that. And plus, sensational, I don't know, that I guess that was a fine adjective to use, I guess. I think I like imperishable better, though. I don't know why. I guess for the reason I just explained to you guys. Like I said, I'm in Walmart right now. It's kind of you know, busy here, I guess. So let's continue talking. So, so why have I stuck with Sammy Zenith? Just that name in general. Why have I stuck with Sammy Zenith? Why not make it Sammy Classic Sonic Fan or something? Well, the reason for that is because I think I'm just trying to differentiate myself as my own person, not just, you know, the Sonic fan. Because, I mean, the truth is, I like all sorts of things, not just Sonic. People tend to just think, oh, Sonic's the only thing you care about. Well, that's not actually true. There are lots of things that I'm interested in. So I think that's one reason why Sammy Zenith works, because you know, better differentiates me. And I also just like how heroic Sammy Zenith sounds, because ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to be a hero or just some sort of aspiring person. And I know I have a long way to go until I achieve that, of course. But I think that's kind of like the irony of the name Sammy Zenith. Like, I far from reached my zenith as an individual. I'm constantly, I'm constantly ascending just as an individual, as a human being. So even though I call myself Sammy Zenith, I feel like, I still have a long way to go until I've achieved like my apex. So, those are pretty much the reasons why I've stuck with Sammy Zenith. I've had this name for over 3 years now, so I might as well stick with it. And honestly, I think it, rolls off the tongue easily. I think it's, like a very, like, I think it's a pretty unique name. I mean, if someone else doesn't think so, then that's fine. But I think it's a pretty unique name. I think it rolls off the tongue more easily than Sammy Classic Sonic Fan. Maybe that's just my opinion. Because Sammy Classic Sonic Fan, you have to say it all in like one conjunction, if that makes any sense. While with Sammy Zenith, it's just separate words, two separate words. Or, well, I guess it's imperishable Sammy Zenith, that's 3 words, but I mean, I just kind of like to abbreviate it as Sammy Zenith. That works too. Some people have asked me if Sammy Zenith is my real name. It is not. Yeah, my real name is Sammy Thomas. That information has been out there for quite some time, so I don't really care anymore if people know that. But anyways, I think I'm gonna wrap up this video. This doesn't have to be a long video. I just felt like clarifying some things. So I hope that makes sense. Sammy Zenith is here to stay. Well, I mean, I'll probably die again, but I'm just saying, like, that name is here to stay. Yes, indeed. And, I think it's quite fitting, too, as, like, a transition from classic Sammy to modern Sammy, as my fans like to call it. It's kind of like a reference to how there's classic Sonic and modern Sonic. I think that perspective on it kind of works too. Past me is like classic Sammy, and I mean, what am I saying? Past me is like Sammy Classic Sonic Fan, of course, and I'm Sammy Zenith. There we go. That's what I'm saying. But really, there's no difference between my past self and my current self. Well, there is a difference. I have changed a lot, but at the same time, I'm still the same person. I mean, people treat me like, Sammy Classic Sonic Fan and I are 2 different individuals. We're not. I mean, I think it's just because, I take these long hiatuses and, when I come back, I seem to have changed quite rapidly compared to what people have seen before. But it's not really a rapid change, it's gradual changes over time, That I don't make everything about my life public. Anyways, yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap up this video. There's not really anything else that needs to be said. Indeed, Sammy Zenith is the legacy of Sammy Classic Sonic Fan. How does that sound? I'll always be a Sonic fan, even if every Sonic game after Forces is terrible. That won't change anything. That doesn't erase the good Sonic games that came out in the past and got me interested in Sonic in the first place. So anyways, that's all. Take care, everyone, and so long, citizens. This has been the imperishable Sammy Zenith.